Shalom. Let's give our praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushua. Bahashem, Rakal, Kodash, Brakatah. Dama honors to the apostles, the great millstone. Salutation to the brothers, the teaching truth and sincerity. Coming at y'all with a quick hit. This update on prophecy. This the Lord battles the Lords. This is mustering of the battle. He getting things, he rousing things up, stirring things up. So this is 2nd Ezra 15:1. It's a can I move this down? Yeah, 2nd Ezra 15:1. It say, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy." The words of prophecy mean to say before, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and are true. And that was going on. The Lord is the whole everything that's in the Bible is true and real. Everything that's written thereof, and we live in those times. We live in the last days of the last days. It said, "Cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true." Right, not your vain opinion, not your vain thoughts. It said, "For fear not the imagination against them. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness." So all the unfaithful are going to die in their unfaithfulness. So we live in the times of prophecy, and it's our job as Israelites, prophets, the Lord chosen people. It's to warn our people, man, to help wake up the election on the earth. So what's going on is first we got this. I'm gonna go into a different couple articles, some things that's going on in this current in modern time. Right now we got a Hurricane Hector will hit Oha and spark another huge eruption. This is a Hurricane Hector is heading to hit Hawaii, which is a lot of Israelite out there. There is a brother out there. The brother have a camp out there, and this is prophecy. There's a lot of Israelites out there. Mainly, it's those damn Hawaiians. They are not Israelites. Hawaiians, they come from the son of Japheth. Japheth. You know, those Hawaiians. So they not of the stock of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They're not a part of the 12 tribe, but there are Israelites out there, and there are brothers, and there is brothers out there warning the people. And I already know he already, and the Lord going to protect them from this hurricane. You know, brothers like that going to be all right. Him and his camp, with him and his following, his brothers, you know, his loved ones, they're going to be all right, because the Lord going to guide them through that destruction that is hidden the way to really to get rid of some heathens and some unwanted 2/3 niggas. But the brother gonna be protected, man. All right, just like how hurricane hit at Houston, hit at Florida, and his brothers out there, and each one of those brothers was okay. You know, so hell, even when the hurricane hit Puerto Rico, it's a brother. He got a camp out there, and he was okay. It only did damage to the unwanted, to the heathens, and to the unwanted 2/3 Israelites, the rebellious ones. So this is an update in prophecy. Let me get that in Proverbs to speak about. Speak about this. This is Proverb 1:27. It say, oh no, this Isaiah Salakia 1:27. It say, when it say, I'm gonna start at verse 25, but ye have set at naught all my counsel and with none of my reproof, right? And that was going on. That's why these hurricanes be hitting home. You notice them hurricanes been the Lord got a love. The Lord, he played with those hurricanes, man. He he get them hurricanes going lately. He's sending them hurricanes like hotcakes, man. He been sending them things, man. Hurricanes, an earthquake, or shit. An earthquake just smacked the fuck out them gooks. I believe it killed like 400 of those, man. Gooks, man. Good, what I say, good riddance, man. But the Lord been sending those hurricanes lately, man. He's sending a hurricane, man. You fuck around, the Lord sending a hurricane to your dumb ass, man. Hurricanes, and they said that Hector is a category 3. Well, you know what that means. It's just gonna get more. It's just gonna go up and up. Hopefully, it goes up to a category 5 soon, man. So they just gonna build more momentum, and they said that none at my reproof, right, to the wicked Israelite, that here it is, we prophesy to get right, for the Lord send a destruction your way. He can send in a destruction way in the form of a hurricane, man. An angel. Lord can stir up the elements. The Lord can, the Most High, He control the elements, so He can make a hurricane like nothing, So and that was happening right now, and I bet you a lot of people wonder gonna be praying to God that day. Please, God, please don't let this hurt. Please don't let this destroy my home. Yeah, right. And watch a lot of homes get destroyed. A lot of people die. A lot of lights gonna go off, because it's not that the hurricane do a lot of damage, which it do. A hurricane does a lot of damage. The best thing is the aftermath that fucks people up, man. It's always that aftermath. It's always that. Just like in boxing, sometimes you box, you spar, when you in the heat of the moment, you don't feel nothing. Like you really don't feel how much you hurting to the next day. Because I sparred before, and you sparring, you just your blood rushing, everything going, your adrenaline running. So you like, man, shit, that wasn't that bad. Shit, that next morning you feel all that shit. You can barely. I remember one time I could barely eat food. I could barely move my goddamn jaw. I can feel the pains in my ribs. Like that shit hurts, man. You like, and just so with the hurricane, even with this, it ain't just like what happened in Puerto Rico. The hurricane Marita. When that hurricane hit, it seemed like it didn't do much. I think just a couple people died. It was nothing. It was like, all right, well, they ain't do it. Even though it fucked that land up, it fucked the land up. Don't get me wrong. It did damage. The Lord, it did damage to the land. It turned into a wasteland. But it wasn't that much death. Bruh, 3 months later, that shit skyrocketed to 5,000 people died due to the aftermath of the hurricane. It's more devastating because now they have no power, they have no electric, they have no water, surrounded by filth. The babies can't get their needs, women can't get their needs, men can't get their needs. They have no food, they have no agriculture, they have nothing, man, and they don't got the Lord because they forsook the Lord. So that aftermath kills so many people, man. Like I say, it's never that first hit. It's the aftermath that always does the damage the most. Oh, and that's with anything. Even when it comes to the even when the army they just like a 70 AD. Even though that shit fucked us up, the aftermath, because then we had nowhere to go. We was just dying by starvation, So it's always that aftermath. It's never really that first hit, even though that first hit it opened the door. But man, those days after that, Oh man, people don't make it, man. That's why the Lord, just like in the time of Egypt, the Lord sent all those plagues one at a time, and each one got worse and worse. In the aftermath of it, what happened? They got destroyed, man. All right. Verse 26. I also will laugh at your calamities, and I will mock your fair coming. When your fair coming as desolation, and your destruction come as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you. So that clearly say whirlwind. You liken his destruction to a whirlwind and the aftermath of it. So just like the Lord is physically is really sending hurricanes, and the aftermath is gonna be even worse, man. So prophets like Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah, man. So that's one thing going on, and that's happening today. And that was just an update. And it's due to hit any day now. All right. To back up that scripture, Isaiah 66 verse 15. It say, behold, the Lord will come with fire. The Lord gonna come with fire, and his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. Right, those chariots can create tornadoes, hurricanes. It could cause tsunamis, earthquakes. If the Lord is really doing all this, man. The Lord is gonna send fire upon this place. The Lord is gonna burn this place up with 200 million missiles, man. Plus the innumerable rain of fire from the chairs, because they got laser beams on them, man, which is just as strong as the nuclear missiles. You know who is just stronger? It's made out of is a heavenly vehicle, man. So come on, the chariot fire is gonna do damage, man. All right, and that's what's going on, man. And what's the aftermath of you Edomites? Because a lot of times when these aftermaths come, what do you Edomites do? Y'all turn to drugs. You know, I guess y'all ain't the drug on war thing. It's non-existent no more when it comes to Edomite, right? Yeah, and that's another big thing that was going on. Is a big thing that's going on in this modern day time in this world. Is that the U.S. opiate crisis has peaked, say one of the nation's leading healthcare authorities, right? Because so many white people, and I'm talking about Edomites. It ain't even Jake no more. Yeah, of course, you got your couple Jakes that's on heavy opiate drugs, heroin. As Jay like to call it, heroin. Dog food. That boy. that Priscilla, you know, but this is the leading cause of death, man. I believe last year, that's good. How many no, we ain't gotta go ahead and Google it, but it's in the thousands, man. I think it was over 60 to 40,000, man. Because they always want to talk about Jake in Chi-Town in Chicago, Illinois. But wait a minute, what about these goddamn Edomites in these suburban neighborhoods on heavy opiates, man? Okay, so the Lord is fucking y'all up, man, and the Lord is putting y'all under the curses, man. This is an update, and this prophecies have been playing out. Cause the Lord said He was gonna fuck y'all up by the same plagues He fucked us up with. This is Deuteronomy 30:7. It say, and the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemy, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. And right, and the Lord putting these curses upon our enemies, starting with the so-called white man, with the Moab, with the Chinese and Japanese. They doped out too, you know. Especially the so-called white men, Edomite, the red man, the one that has leper skin, the one that is a faggot by nature. The one that Job said he wouldn't set near his flock of dogs, man. You know, those people is on drugs heavy, man. And you see what's going on, and you see what's happening now. The brother sent me an article that basically states that even in South Africa, them Hamites said, look, we sick of you white people. Just get the fuck out of here, man. And then you got the Black Lives Matter people, even though they going off, even they had some balls, and they said, look, man, the Constitution ain't for us, man. So basically, everyone turned against these white folks, and what these white folks doing, they can't take, as they call it, reverse racism. No, we're gonna show you reverse racism. This ain't reverse racism. Reverse racism is when we take your baby and smash it upon a goddamn stone or rocks, and that's when we say we reverse. And we feed your baby to alligator and all that other shit. And some of the shit we can't even do because it goes against our laws. You fucking devils. Well, guess what? We gonna get fucking real creative. We gonna get really creative on your bitch ass, man. Excuse my French, man. Oh, and like Apostle Tahar said, yep, I cut my video off, man. And won't you go hit a fucking pipe while you at it, man? You know? Won't you take that and smoke that piece of shit? But the Lord is coming back to destroy this place, and the Lord is destroying this place now, man. I just gave you 2 updates in prophecy, back it up with articles, but we ain't gotta back it up because the scriptures is a book. It has its own weight. It has its own. Ain't nothing greater than the Bible anyway, man. I'm just filtering the scriptures. I'm just filtering these articles through the Bible, man, to give people updates of really what's going on, man. All right, goddamn devils, you know. So let me read that back again. Deuteronomy 30:7. And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thy enemies and upon them that hate thee, which persecuted thee, man. Look, man, they murdered the Indians. They chained the blacks. They spit on the Vantos. So they did us dirty, man. They did all the tribes dirty, man. So don't spare me any of the 12 tribes talking about, with a white man. The white man is terrible. You know, no, that's a wrong word. The white man is diabolical. He's a perverse piece of shit. He is the harbinger of death, as it said in the Planet of the Apes, man. All right. And what's going on? The Lord's coming back to destroy this place. That's why the Lord's going to come back to destroy this place. And what they want to do, and that in this segue in my last article, the last one of the big prophecies, got an article on it. Trump directed the Pentagon to create a space force. What it looked like. It said President Donald Trump is moving ahead on the Space Force. Vice President Mike Pence laid out plans for the 6th military branch during an August 9th speech at the Pentagon. Pence says the administration hopes to have a Space Force operational by 2020, man. So they looking to create a Space Force. There's a quote, as President Trump has said in his word, it is not enough to merely have an American presence in space. We must have American dominance in space. So in heavens, so they want to take over. They want to take over the heavens, man. They want to go against the Heavenly Father, man. They want to go against the grain. And this is the pride of an Edomite. This is the one that hates us. It is not that he hate us. He hate the Most High, man. He really hate the Most High, Yahweh and his son Yahweh Shah. To the point where they want to create a space force and they ready to fucking pollute the heavens. And they ready to basically start blowing up planets, man, and doing whatever they want to up there, man. Knowing them, they gonna start shooting at the moon. They gonna start just doing random shit, random tests, putting trash in space, just letting it float around. This is what the devil does. And he said we must have an American dominance in space, and so we will. So he said, so we will. So that's they will. You see that it says so we will. So that's their carnal will. Pence says space is, in his words, a war fighting domain, just like the land, air, and space. He said that space is a place where you should fight. And that's how they feel. And that's in the scriptures, because the Lord already knew they was gonna be up to no good, man. Man, Esau is a goddamn devil, man. This is Revelation 12:7, and there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels. Michael's starting with is the archangel. Michael is one of the head angels, man. It's order even in angels, man. The Lord deal with orders, so Yahweh gonna send his son, Yahweh Shah, first of all, to destroy their armies, man, their fucking space punk ass force. Guess what? The Lord gonna have us, man. By the time then, I pray Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah bless me with spiritual powers, so I can fuck them up, man. I can be a soldier, you know. Hell, man, I'll be a foot soldier, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I just pray I get my hands on one of them goddamn devils, man. Hey, so this is all a prophecy, though, man. So this showed you that they know the scriptures. They showed you that they watched the videos of Great Millstone, the apostles of Great Millstone, and they preparing themselves. And we've been preaching this scripture for years, saying the Lord is going to come back in chariots from outer space. The Lord going to come from the heavens, man. And when he come, they want to do some fake ass Hollywood Avengers type shit and try to fight it, man. The Lord gonna come through like Thanos, man. You know, and fuck all y'all motherfuckers up, man. You know, I laugh, but it is funny. The Christians say we're gonna laugh at your calamities, man. You really, I just want to let you Edomites know. Hey, look, guess what? Y'all can kill me. Fuck it. I'm nobody. I'm just the Lord just put the spirit on me. I've been only alive for 27 years. Hey, look, I'm just a man preaching the Bible. I'm an Israelite man preaching the Bible, and that believe. I pray Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai keep me in the faith and give me strength to endure to the end, and grant me and the Akim and my loved ones with salvations, man, with a salvation, so we can see the destruction of this wicked ass place. Americans would put our people in straight hell daily. Okay, so I'm going to read this Revelation 12:7. And there were war in heaven, and Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. The dragon talking about NATO and the EU. Mike Spence, the so-called faggot ass president, Mike Pence, he want to create, and Donald Trump want to create a sixth branch, military branch, a space force. I remember a couple of like a year or two back when NASA said had applications to applications to where you can be a guardian of the galaxy. You know, so this is something that they really want to do. And guess who's gonna be the first one to sign? No, these goddamn white people try to go into, man. That's why you can't breathe in space, you piece of shit. That's why, man, I hope y'all, man, that's why the Lord gonna have y'all have his way with y'all, man. Talking about it's a fight. And what y'all know about war? You fucking devils. Everything y'all do is like a game to y'all, man. The Lord is known. The Lord said he's a man of war. You really want to go against the God of war, man? I ain't talking about the video game. I'm talking about the actual God of war, Yahweh and his son, Yahweh Shah. And guess what? If they warriors, God is war, guess who his people is? We're his army, man. So the Lord got something for you devils, man. So that dragon talking about the goddamn Edomites, so-called white man, and their nationality and their nation. You know, and people gonna join hands. Guess what? Vladimir Putin, he a goddamn Edomite. So dealing with the military and their men, you know, and their mobilization, was they gonna, whatever the fuck they gonna try to make. I don't know exactly what they gonna do. They gonna try to shoot. Come on, man. The Lord gonna have his way with y'all. The Lord is gonna destroy, gonna make how silly your how pathetic your military sixth branch and and every last one of them is gonna get destroyed easily in seconds. And guess what? America gonna be vanished in an hour by 200 million missiles gonna hit this place, and that's the end of y'all. And that's all she wrote, man. And that's all that is to say about them goddamn devils. But watch this. It say this. And the dragon fought and his angels and prevailed not. Right. The dragon lost. The dragon lost miserable. It wasn't even a fight. It wasn't a challenge. It gonna be a one-hit knockout. You know, to that fifth rib. And y'all not gonna make it, man. Guess what? After the Lord destroy y'all pathetic Space Force, and a lot of y'all just gonna go straight to slavery, man. We gonna preserve a lot of y'all so we can just whip the fuck out you day and night. And on the seventh day, we gonna whoop your ass before the seventh day so bad that you gonna be in pain and agony on the seventh day, man. I'm talking about a day right before that moon go up. And when the seventh day, you gonna be in pain and agony. We ain't gonna hit you on the seventh day because we got laws unlike y'all. But we gonna beat the shit out you 6 days out the week. And prevail not. Neither was their place found anymore in heaven. Well, so much for the whole space is a dominant place to fight. All this bold ass shit. You know, people got a lot of talk when all this Twitter, all this internet talking they doing, all this tweeting they doing, man. The Lord gonna come see you. All this tweeting shit. Ain't nothing worse when a nigga talk shit from the internet. Ain't nothing worse than that, man. And that was the Edomites do. These motherfuckers talk shit from the internet, man. Ain't nothing worse than that, man. Then when you see the pussy, he pussy. You know? Excuse my French, man. But it is, I gotta call a spade, man. So it's saying the dragon was cast out. That old serpent called the devil and the Satan, which deceived the whole world. It was cast out into earth, and his angels were cast out with them, right? And that's the slavery, because y'all going right to slavery after that. Y'all got to serve a millennium, 1,000 years in hardcore slavery. Read Revelation 13:9. So once again, this the Lord battles. There was the update. So the Lord is going to prevail against all. The scriptures say that the stone that the kingdom that is forever and ever is Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushua Bahashem Rakak without Brakatah. Hey, so look, man, I hope those edifying, those the updates and prophecy. Shalom.